Alright, so we are here for game 2 of this round of the New Kids versus Whitephosbongers. Who will be victorious? Will this be the end of it? Or will this be going to the playoff game? We will find out in just a little bit.
Steady up, fellas. I got orders coming. This is what we're trained for.
So currently, the Allied players do have a win. Finally, something cool to watch. There you go. All right, so for the Allies, we have 2 Soviets, a Brit, and an American. A little bit different than what the Allies did last game of 2 Brits, an American, and a Soviet. Maybe didn't work out too well for them, so maybe they're trying something different here. And then you got the 2 Wehrmacht and 2 OKW, very normal. So the Whitephosbongers are up in the north, and the New Kids are in the south. So Mambo has already gone with the Overwatch doctrine. Not a bad choice at all. A very solid doctrine that I would recommend to people. And then Ninoy has gone with the OKW of the Elite Armor doctrine. Also another pretty solid choice you can go with. Conscripts currently fighting over here against the against Pioneers. MG42 then starts opening up fire. Not too much combat going on the right hand side, mostly just the left at the moment. And then Volks are opening up fire here. Sturms are also opening up fire a little bit. Conscripts are just trying to do anything. Infantry section's not in cover. They need to get into cover. Vickers is going to start opening up here as well. Boom, suppresses the Sturm. That'll work very well for them, which puts them in a much better position now here. Riflemen fighting the Grens at the moment, who aren't really in any sort of cover at the moment. There we go, now they're in green cover. Conscripts push back the Pioneers on the right-hand side. Here comes a big blob of OKW infantry to push the Conscript back. It's very interesting. Both Soviets went like the same build. They start off with Conscript and then made a mortar. So very interesting. And he made both his builds. Oh, it's also very interesting. Don't see that too often. Okay, so currently the Axis have control of both fuels right now. That could be problematic for the Allies here. So they're going to back off a bit here. Ambulance isn't able to get to help out much because they got pushed back quite quickly. Volks are starting to open up some more fire on the retreating infantry there. Let's go take a look at the left-hand side. Volks are capping this point here. Allies are finally maybe getting their fuel back. Plant a mine. The good old Maxim. Yeah, most of the time as Soviets, I feel like the first building is generally the one that you can just skip. You really don't need it, I feel like, most of the time. Like, when I play, most games as Soviets, I, like, never go the first building. I just, like, never make it. Because the penals, they're good early, but after that, they kind of fall off. Sniper's good early, and Scout Car is only good early. Second building, you gotta use most of that the entire time. So, first building always feels kind of useless. Volks are gonna get pushed back here a bit. Volk's trying to cap the fuel once again here. Will get suppressed, and then the Royal Engineers will move into the capping zone so they cannot cap anymore. Rifleman coming to the right-hand side here. Picks off a bottle as he's running. Those riflemen just start having some fun probably here. Oh, we have a Bofors coming down. Okay, okay. Means MG is going to actually reposition probably a little bit here. Bofors will probably get finished, and then the MG can probably go somewhere else, to be honest. Scouts going to start opening up on the Jaeger Light Infantry Squad, and we have some more commander lock-ins. We have the Guard Mortar Coordinated Tactics. One of my favorite Soviet commanders, as it is very solid. Ouch. It's got T-34-85s, good. 120mm mortar, good. Guards, good. Vehicle crew repair training. Let them repair their own vehicle. Very nice, because most of the time you have lots of munitions as Soviets. And then marked vehicle, which is fantastic. Ooh, MG getting hit by the mortar here. Not too much happening at the current moment. Conscripts opening up on the P. Oh no. Not a single wipe, but my goodness, they're hurt. Ambulance is in a very interesting position. It's like most of the Axis, they mostly gonna try to fight from middle at this point. Let's see. Allies do have the majority of the VPs right now, so it is currently 458 to 430. Only 7 minutes into the match. Mortar will come down here, but doesn't hit anything. Nobody's home. Allies have now gotten to the point where they are now contesting the Axis fuel and have quite securely seemed to have taken their fuel.
Gun crew standing by. Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Ooh. What mortars you got? Okay, just 2. Oh, but there's a mortar pit. There's the problem. What do we got? This guy. Cursed! Cursed, I gotta question you right now. Why on earth have you gone Lend-Lease as Soviets? I'm very upset now. I'll have to talk with him later about this. AT gun was looking to take out that 222. Half-track being quite aggressive. Where are you going with that? It's my question. It's just it parked there. Okay, now it's backing up. Spawn point. Oh, we can't see the Pioneers, so that's why they're able to cap it. No resistance at. Now, if there was maybe like a flare. Oh, a Puma. I love a good Puma. This gun did miss. Any other lock-ins besides a terrible choice of Lend-Lease? Mortar pit has been upgraded. Infantry sections are going to have to back off. AT gun is reset back up. Puma might move into the arc here and get caught. Boom, gets hit. That ground misses. So close. It was a good attempt, though. I liked it. Allies are going for the VP now on the right here. They're looking for the triple cap. They really need to start contesting those fuels a bit. MG bunker that. Oh gosh. It just got friggin' smacked. Boom. 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 Oh my gosh, it's almost dead. One more volley, boys. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, it got decimated. Okay, so the Allies have their fuel back. They are capping this. Ooh, T-70. I like T-70. I always like the T-70. Not sure why the 222's going for it. He will lose to the T-70. Boom, big hit. So that didn't do like much damage at all, but... I mean, the Stuart's also the other option that can destroy that T-70. And he's gonna do the Faust. Oh no, he's not. He canceled it because he moved. T-70 going for it again. Stuart's also gonna come in here. There's the Faust. Oh, the Panzerschreck Pegrins are coming in now. Ouch. There goes the T-70. I also probably want to charge in for the Stuart as well here. But probably won't be able to pull that off. A little bit of a battle going on in the middle. Just some conscripts fighting off some folks. Conscripts are going to cap the middle once again here. Stuart's just trying to get out of there, to be honest here. Yeah. Nope. Both light vehicles of the Allies have been lost on the right side. That could spell disaster for them there. Panzer IV is coming out onto the field here. Okay, and then Norris, certified, has gone with the Royal Engineer Regiment. And for the Churchill AVRE, which is a fun time. He knows what PTRSs are trying to do much of anything, but they really can't. Ooh. Conscripts are going to try to pick a couple of these guys off there on retreat. Raka's going to have to retreat with the Dushka just going ham. Raka's going to start opening up on the Bofors here with the ground attack. Ooh, that's why I prefer to have vision while shooting with the AT guns at like an emplacement, because it ends up being more accurate. Actually, I wouldn't say it ends up being more accurate. It is more accurate. It's flat out. It's more accurate.
All crews have been trained to repair damaged vehicles. Steady up, fellas. I got orders coming. Ready!
MG is going to push back the guards here. Like one of their own mortars, because it didn't do much. Riflemen fighting in red cover, not the best situation. They are going to move in. Allies are looking like that they are very much contesting the fuel a lot more again and just getting that fuel advantage. Is going to end up hurting the Axis once again in the long run. Another Panzer IV over here on this side. We got one Panzer IV on the right, one Panzer IV on the left. Panzer IV just wiping this machine gun. Ooh, and doesn't notice it. It will go down. AT gun is repositioned, and here comes the frickin' Soviet German. I mean, it's going to do good against the Panzer IV. Just we'll take it out, no problem. Axis making their big pushback on the right side again here. Ooh, the P-Grind gets wiped. That means, really doesn't have much AT anymore. But he's going with the Festoon Armor Doctrine, which will give him access to the better Panzer IV, railway artillery, and any other stuff too, but also just the units and columns I like to mention. And then, of course, the PaK-43 anti-tank gun, which is a beast. I'm just chilling there. I did see Tish has gone with a solid choice of Urban Assault Company. Very good doctrine. Very well rounded. You get the Rangers with bazookas, which are solid anti-tank. You got Calliope for some rocket arty. And then you've got the bulldozer you can put on a Sherman, which makes it pretty much more durable and just ends up having more. I think it gives it more armor a little bit too. Overs are going to quickly move back against the mass conscripts here. Speaking of bazookas, look, it's assault guard. Over on the left-hand side, Vickers was recrewed, so Axis are going to have to back off and leave that decapped at the moment. Once again, Axis are at the disadvantage here. So the mine is gone. So new kids once again do have the VP advantage again for points. Panzer IV is moving in here. Ooh, good shot on the conscript. They took out one model, but did some good damage overall. Big push on the right side by the Allies. AT gun just working on that bunker while the rifleman is currently pinned, which AT gun will be way more accurate because, you know, you can see it. Oh, rear echelons have been caught. Conscripts are moving in. And we'll finish the cap. Beautiful move. Fantastic teamwork. He runs with G43s. That means we got good old lightning war. Alright, so the Axis have picked all their commanders, and so have the Allies. All commanders have been locked in. And there's the T-34-85. The beast. Boom. Wipes two models. And here comes more Shermans. Just, of the radio net. That one. Ooh, he's too busy microing his tank. He loses the Volk there. Gotta hurt. LEFH. It's getting good hits. Or did you start shooting, I think. Some artillery started shooting. Another artillery piece? Who's got an artillery piece? Besides the LEFH. Is that it? Must have been when I heard that. I heard it shooting. I didn't see it land. Oh, this is the T-34 shooting, I believe. Either way, currently not any fighting at the moment. Oh, there's a little battle going on the left-hand side. Pioneers versus some infantry sections. Throw a grenade. Oh, what a hit! Better hope both those pioneers don't get wiped. Which there's a good chance it does happen. Oh, and here comes the Churchill. Oh, he does get out. Oh my gosh! Brutal. Push in on the middle with the Sherman, bulldozer, and the MG. Should really switch over to HE rounds. Go back to Sherman on, but I'm sure he will be switching over to HE rounds quite soon. Panther gets caught by Mr. Bazooka Man. Taking some hits. Went a lot better than maybe you would expect him to. There's fire coming down here. There is some fire coming down here by the Brits. Middle is getting capped. I hear some fighting over on the left-hand side. Panther moved in, pushed off the MG. Churchill now wants to just shoot his mortar at the Panther. But maybe he'll have to settle for shooting it at the P-Rents. Ooh, gets the wipe. Good old one. And here comes the Panther. He's coming back now that the Churchill has fired. Nope, he changed his mind. There goes a Sherman. There's another Sherman. And then another Sherman. There's a lot of Sherman. Basically what I'm trying to get at. And then a different kind of Sherman. The Sherman collab. Then we have the Soviet Sherman. M4C Sherman. And then of course we have the bulldozer Sherman. Anyway, Axis trying to make their move back on the right side here. I apologize. Tank traps! I love it. Gotta love the tank traps. Especially since this is... You could probably put an AT gun here too. Just put like an MG AT gun, have the tank traps, call it good, and then you just worry about over here. But then that's also why there's Arden, which has died. Oh no, there it is. Is he? I thought he had it up here a bit more. Oh, maybe he did. I see some wheels and whatnot. This has. Yeah, no, there was one here. This was a new one. It has no kills. Back over to the left-hand side. Shermans are working on the Obersultaten here. Oh my goodness. They're just gonna do some work on the Obers here at the moment. Don't mind them. We're actually gonna open up on the Shermans, but Shermans will just get out of the way here. Takes out the Panther, and we'll leave. Okay, Axis is down to under 100 points. Allies still have 377 points. So the Axis have to make a move now and do it quick. It needs to be decisive, and it needs to be soon. As they are currently triple capped. AT gun is set up there. Bundle nade coming. Ouch. That's gonna hurt. Let me see, when is SU-85? Okay, this very much looks like what I would be doing. Actually, this is a 76. It should be an 85, but, you know. And the LAFH died again. And there's a dead Panzerfarer. Ouch. SU-85 is just hammering that Panzer IV. Boom, another good hit. Comes the T-34, 76. Takes out the Panzer IV. Great hit. O-Force has been made, just remade in a different position now here. Fuel has been decapped, and Axis is gonna start throwing some mines down. Is he doing S mines? Yeah, he's doing S mines. Sorry about the background noise. People are mowing their lawn. Churchill does not care about S mines. He's just gonna clear them out. Most likely, racks are moving in, but he can shoot his petard mortar. Yeah, that's kind of how I thought that was gonna end. Antar doing some good work on the MG there as well. It's very interesting. The Brit has a lot of stuff to do with infantry. He really does. He does have a Firefly though. I don't think it's up to the front. No, it's still in the back. 3 Shermans. Just it hurts. It hurts. Here's some combat going on. So there was a push going here. Rangers with Thompsons get pushed back. Jackson is ready for the fights. Also a bulldozer Sherman and a Sherman Calliope, and of course the Soviet Shermans. Planes coming in. Whose is that? That is the sector assault of the Overwatch. Decent hits. Actually, not great hits by the sector assaults. I have seen much better from them. They are now trying to work on the Sadushka in the building. Panther's going to try to work on it as well. German's going to start opening up a little bit on some units. Ooh, good hit by the church. Almost wipes him, but we'll get out of there. Only 24 points left for the Axis. This could be the end of them. Good hit by the Firefly. Does get snared though. I think the Panther. Oh no. Who's got. Oh my gosh, the Firefly will come out on top because of those freaking rockets. Fantastic. Panther went for the HE rounds to try to deal with the Firefly, but the Firefly gets the rockets off. He can't start shooting back, and he escapes with this just a little smidgen of health. That's all he's got. Oh gosh, Steel. I'm not sure. It's only one E, so I don't think it's Steel. Or it could be. I'm not sure. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, those friends are just getting pushed back down here as well. Panther will have to back off a little bit here, even though Thompsons can't do much, but the Jackson is kind of backing it up here. And that will be the game. The Allies are victorious, giving the new kids 2 wins and the victory for them. Let's take a look at the stats. And then we'll have to go in there and interview the winners, I suppose. We could probably do that. I think we got time. Alright, let's see here. Ooh, ouch. Mambo did end up actually trading pretty efficiently. That was that was the one that went Overwatch Doctrine. Ended up training pretty efficiently. Most of this team did pretty good. Curse Boom had the most damage, which makes me sad because he went such a terrible doctrine. Alright. Alright, well let's go in there and chat with them. Hello. I am here stream with the winners of the first round here.
Hey,
do you guys have anything you wanted to say to the people?
First of all, thank you for the moderation. You did a good job. We see the last 2 minutes of your stream, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I try my best. Alright, let me just make... Okay, you guys put in some notes, I think, then on that. I will say, mostly to Cursed.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to go with Lend-Lease Doctrine as the Soviets?
Oh, because I prefer the Shermans over the T-34.
Ah, jeez. Okay.
Yeah. And since I was kind of floating in the middle, they're perfect for just getting to one side of the map to the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
am not a big fan of the Sherman. Well, actually, I'm just not a big fan of the Soviet Lend-Lease Doctrine just in general.
No, it's not too bad. You know, you have the bazookas and you have the...
I'd argue otherwise, but that's a talk for a different day, probably.
Yeah, probably. But it worked, you know, it worked well.
It works. Okay. Depends who you ask, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe.
It is just not my preferred doctrine that I would ever go, because I'm just not a fan of it, and I think it's terrible.
Really?
I have strong opinions on very few doctrines. Soviet Lend-Lease is one of them.
Yeah.
And then I also was seeing some steel. How do you say that? I don't freaking know. They went. I'm sorry. What?
Stelzinator.
Sure. I'm so bad with names sometimes. I saw you went with guard mortar coordinated tactics. A very good doctrine. I prefer that doctrine. Do you go that doctrine a lot, or is it one that you maybe discovered recently and have been playing with a bit more?
Yes, I played. Yes, I like it very much because I think the T-35-85 is stronger or strong enough to fight Panzer IV or Panther, and the 100mm Granatwerfer. I think it's very good.
Yeah,
and the repair ability.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's a very good doctrine. The 120mm mortar just hits hard. It's a fantastic. It just hits hard. T-34-85 can take an extra shot compared to the T-34-76. Also, I think it's I want to say its pen is a little bit higher, but I have to double check on the numbers for that again. But I believe its pen is a little bit higher. I believe its armor is maybe a little bit higher too, but I know its HP is for sure more, because it can take an extra hit compared to the T-34-76. It's just overall better, I think.
Yes.
Alright, so I don't think there's anything else I needed to talk with you guys about. Thank you. I don't know what else Greyshot's plan maybe is here for. I think you guys are just good. I think we just have to hand all the information over to him, and then I think you guys are all good then for the day.
Okay, sweet. Do we need to send him the replays or anything like that? Or?